I really hope that I don't regret doing this. Hi guys, this is Roli. In case you don't know, I have a little baby boy called RGV, and today we'll be doing the controversial parenting tag. And as the name suggests, this is quite controversial. Please note, all opinions are my own and I don't mean to hurt anybody by it, and I don't mean to offend anybody by it. You are more than happy to have your own opinions on things. I am more than welcome to have my opinions on things. The first question is pro-life or pro-choice? Oh, we start off with a big controversial topic. Up until the time I did not have my son, I was pro-life. But now I am more definitely pro-choice. Specifically because it's not that I don't love my child, but it's because I know now how much it takes to bring up a child. And I don't mean it financially, I mean it mentally and emotionally and physically. How difficult it is to bring up a child, and how important it is to give the child a loving and caring atmosphere. To bring up a good human being, you need to love that human being basically. And if a mother doesn't want the child, then she should have an option of not having that child. It makes absolutely no sense to dump basically such a big responsibility on somebody when they don't want it. And even if the child is born, the parents would resent that child every single day, and no child should ever have to live in an environment where he or she is resented. Never ever should that happen. So I'm definitely pro-choice. I'm definitely all in for letting the mother decide what she wants to do. Second is baby wearing. Yes, I'm completely all for baby wearing. Absolutely love it. Third is circumcision. Completely against it. I think nature has made our body into the perfect way that we can be. Of course, nature is still working on it, but we should not meddle with nature's work. So if God or nature or whatever you would like to say has given us whatever they've given us, we should kind of just accept it and let it be and not interfere with human bodies. Number 4, adoption. I'm completely for adoption. You should adopt. Anybody and everybody who wants a child, and if for whatever reason they can't have a child, or even if they do have a child and they want to adopt, you should definitely adopt. Number 5 is baby piercing. Oh my god, I am so against baby piercing. I've actually had internet fights on mommy groups regarding baby piercings because I don't get it, okay? Like, I know in India baby piercing for baby girls is such a huge deal and a lot of people do it. I am completely against it because why? I mean, in the name of tradition, why would you alter your baby girl's physique? I mean, I don't think you can call it a physique thing, but yeah, why would you alter her physical appearance? Why would you put a hole in a human body? I don't get it. Like, if I'm an adult and if I choose, like, I remember when I got my piercing and I was old enough and I said that I wanted, but imagine if somebody did something to you and you can't even give consent for it. Your babies cannot give consent for you to pierce their body. How dare you? That's all I'm going to say. I think that I have the same kind of opinion about circumcision as well, that how dare you interfere in somebody else's body. It might be your baby, but that's their own body. I need to calm down. And I know I might have offended a few people. I know culture and tradition is involved here, and I know that I followed culture and tradition because I did get mundan done for RGV, but that was more like a haircut. That wasn't changing his body, right? So yeah, let's just for people who disagree with me, let's just agree to disagree and not get into fights. Number 6, breast milk versus formula. I am all for breast milk, but I am moreover all for baby being fed. So if you can breastfeed, if you're able to breastfeed, if your baby is happy with it, if you are happy with it, it's the best thing you can do. But if there's any issue, I am all for providing formula to that baby, because every child should be fed. It doesn't matter how they are fed, they just should be fed. Number 7 is cry it out method versus others. I can never say yes to cry it out. I don't have the heart for it. I don't have the strength for it. I can't. Like, cry it out is something that I can't bear it. Number 8, spanking. I am completely against spanking. No. And I think in Indian context it's more like chappal utha ke marna. Completely against it. Physical harm is not what is correct. There are other ways to improve your child's behavior. Physically harming them by even if it's like a soft slap is also wrong. My formula basically is, if it's something that I won't do to an adult, I won't do it to my child, because why should a child be treated differently than an adult just because they're younger? Number 9, co-sleeping. I'm all for co-sleeping. I mean, humans are animals, animals co-sleep. Makes sense. Number 10 is home versus public versus private versus charter schooling. For I think Indian context, it will more be on context. It would be like government school or, you know, other schools or international schools. We know the conditions of government school. I wish they were better, but they're not. As for international schools, I would probably not want to send RGV in an international school. It just makes no sense. I feel Indian education is good. I have no plans of sending RGV abroad for education. If it's something that he wants eventually when he grows up, that's a different thing. But I personally, I think Indian universities and Indian education system is good. I have full faith in it, so I don't want to send him abroad to study. That's why it makes no point to send him to an international school. Of course, if it's something he wants to do when he grows up, that's a different thing altogether. Cloth versus disposable diapers. I know cloth diapers are like the way to go. They are economical, they're good for the environment. But let's face it, I'm a disposable diaper mom. I can't deal with cleaning cloth diapers. Store-bought food versus homemade. Definitely homemade food. I always prefer homemade food. RGV has 90% of the time he has homemade food. The last 10% is basically when I wasn't able to make homemade food. That's when he has store-bought food, but homemade is the way to go. And that's it. Those were all my views and opinion on the controversial parenting tag. I seriously hope I haven't offended anyone, and even if you are offended or whatever, I just hope that we can have a normal conversation about it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to hate, I don't want to fight with anybody. I just want to live a happy life. And yeah, that's it for the video. However, this is a tag video, so I like to tag Mukta from the It Girl by MJ. I like to tag, I know a few of you mommy vloggers watch my videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and read your names. Indian twin mom, I'm going to tag Feel Good Mama, and I'm going to tag, who else? Indian mom in Australia, where you have to do this tag. And yeah, I know there are a few more of you. I mean, your names just slipped my mind. So make sure you do this tag, because I am tagging every single one of you, and I can't wait to see all your videos on it as well. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye. Band kar do. Okay, boss.